Stream has started, guys. If you want to say hello to the stream.
Hello,
Hello,
CJ
it's
Collier
me.
Racing. Hello.
How many viewers?
-1.
Just me.
So, say hi to no one.
Yeah, basically. Say hi to Mimo.
Say hi to random people who might watch this later.
Yeah.
Yeah, say hi to the people that watch it when Cason's finally at 1 million subscribers.
Right, yeah. Just sort yourself out now.
What are you talking about? That'll never happen.
Any day.
Am I still 4.99 after that 3 hour? I am. Oh, don't open up. Yes. Oh, God.
Of course you're going to be 4.99. I told you it would be. Have you not listened to the safety rating specialist?
I have. It's just, I just woke up, Andy, okay? Like, I'm still waking up.
It's completely fair. You were up very late. Not caused that.
Parker messaged me up at like 10.
What's that?
That's that reasonable nonsense. Not giving him shit for no reason. Just because he was up late and can't be awake fully doesn't mean that you shouldn't bully him about it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Oh, I need to check this too.
Yeah, and I did a 6 hour with Eric as well. All in the same day, 9 till 1.
That's crazy.
It was pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, if I do one more IMSA fix, that's another $8.
What? Why is it $8?
What's $8?
As in credits. If you do
Yeah,
enough participation during the season, you get credits.
I gotta do that next season.
Because I've already done 8 Indy next. That's $4, but that's a...
So 8 weeks of it, so just one every week.
Indy next. Isn't it just NXT?
Yeah, but
but...
they just call it NXT because they're
American.
Americans.
But no, if I do it, I have 7 out of 8 IMSA fixed, so...
It's probably them trying to be hip and get a younger market.
Yeah. I mean, it's working. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not that much into IndyCar.
I actually do like watching IndyCar though, because you get...
I like watching the Brickyard.
But you have to have 2 different disciplines when it comes to IndyCar, like Formula Street Racing and Formula Oval Racing. And it's weird because you get the people who are good at one and others who are good at the other, and you can tell that, and you tell people who are good at both.
How can you tell?
Because you look back and you go, holy cow, Alex Palou is really good at freaking this street course, and then very next week it's, oh my gosh, she's battling for first in an oval.
I still don't get the oval. I've tried it a few times and then I just win the race and think, is that it?
Well, wait till you get like 2K already.
I'm starting to
already
I still wreck best every
on the top splits on the free series because I don't want to buy any oval stuff.
Yeah.
And then like you just go turning left for
4 hours.
15 minutes and then that's it. Like what's the point? It's not fun or interesting and then but I imagine
with class seats. With class
yeah, I
seats.
imagine super speedways and stuff are more exciting and like the proper back driving.
Yeah.
I don't know, I prefer short oval, like really small oval.
Yeah, but
Like Martinsville. Martinsville provides some good racing.
In street stocks, like short ovals don't feel like short ovals, but when you get to like the Xfinity Series and Cup cars, that will get better.
What did you do, Felipe?
I'm assuming that's what you're saying.
kind of order more hyperspec gloves because I just realized I'm starting to wear these ones down a lot.
Bad quality. Already breaking.
It's had over easily like 300, 400 hours of sim racing. Easily.
No excuses. You should sue Nick.
Well, I
Got me to crack in with him now. I can get some payback for it.
It's had about a year now. Oh yeah, next year. Should be in. Actually, if I just put that in chat, it'll respond.
How much space do hyperspec gloves give you?
What do you mean?
Nick's got pace here today.
How many seconds of lap time do you gain by wearing hyperspec gloves on Cota?
Compared to being barehanded with a G29 and then going hyperspec gloves with a Synergy GT Neo, about 4 seconds.
Nice. I've been raw dogging all this time. Maybe I should get gloves.
I have gloves, but I just raw dog it all the time.
You have gloves and the Metro, so
Might as well
I
get
wear my
too.
actual race gloves for my sim.
Good.
I just have Swarker gloves.
yeah.
Nick's doing a marker.
What has he done?
Over defending.
Xbox, I will literally go into like the code and remove you from this computer.
Literally.
What the fuck was Nick just doing? I don't know where he is. What the hell was that?
Yeah, you better. Sorry, I'm going through task manager and clearing stuff
Car
out.
56, just at the fastest
Windows is still a piece of shit.
6.032.
Focus for Calvin or?
Yeah.
Slow
Actually
down.
clean
You
as
got a
well.
penalty for cutting the course.
Still yet to do a clean lap.
Yeah, it's so easy to get off tracks.
About 100 different places to go.
Alright, now I can follow
One
Jack.
of those annoying tracks where the fastest line is right next to the off track.
That looks like an off track out there. Tommy, is it?
Mm-hmm. It's a slowdown too.
Oh, Andy Doc Pratt is behind me.
Yeah, hate that guy. Andy period. Pratt. Such a nice guy, but that dot guy.
There's. If the UK can sue Steam over having a monopoly because their stuff is better, can I sue Windows for being the only one capable of doing stuff?
No.
You can try.
I think it's impossible because like millions of people want to see.
Yeah. But like, yeah, like if I try to run, like, you can't run iRacing on like Linux or other stuff like that. You have to have
Yeah,
Windows.
but that's iRacing.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably just.
Because they haven't created support for anything other than Windows.
Yeah. That was also.
Oh crap, that Andy
You could probably get it, honestly. You probably could still get it. So,
Yeah. No, but it's one of those if Windows keeps adding all their AI crap to it.
Now, which way does your monitor face?
Me?
No, it was an advertisement for Microsoft, and the monitor faced frontwards and backwards.
You know, Microsoft adding in all the AI stuff just keeps slowing computers down, so.
My first 206.
Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You're now 0.6 of a second away from Jack.
I did not expect to get a 206, if I'm completely honest. I will point out that my lap was also clean. Just
Disgusting.
somebody else.
I don't know, you know how he's doing.
Dude, Nick's got 207 still.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Nick's got pace. The track must be cleaner than we had earlier today, though.
I actually think it does feel
my
better
intention.
practice
It's
side.
got the same
Earlier-
earlier.
Yeah, earlier today.
Not that word.
Earlier today, it's.
Okay, Parker, I understand the time zone differences.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, Mr. Land down under.
Potato, potato, semantic.
How was the Vegemite down there?
Vegemite's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I had Vegemite once. Emphasis on once.
What even is
Yeah,
that?
you probably ate it wrong.
What even is it though?
You have it in moderation. By moderation, I mean you use like 1 gram of it per slice of toast.
Here's my thing. If it doesn't taste good plain, why am I putting it on stuff? If I don't like.
Always have it with butter.
Mate, why would you have it plain on its own? That's just
Well,
weird.
like,
I'm pretty sure it's something like Marmite, though. You guys have Marmite in
Yeah, we have marmalade. Yeah, it's lush. I love it. We also have popcorn.
It's just a salty bit of bread. Like it, you just have it with a bit of butter, the oil mixes the fat, and everything goes well with it, and a bit of toast.
You ever had a hot cup of marmalade?
Well, I don't know how close they are tasting together, but I'm sure it would be something like just a salt broth or something.
Basically, yeah. It's like a beefy broth.
Yeah,
That was
okay,
the fastest
interesting.
lap of the session.
Oh, I got into the 207s, yay.
We have
But I
a
think-
very similar thing not from here in the UK. And it's like a different version, but a bit more beefier.
Yeah, okay.
And it's quite a common thing to get a hot cup of bob for a football match.
I should make carbonara again.
I keep bouncing off the curbs for no reason.
Then just don't bounce off the curves.
Okay, since I opened up OBS, my computer's being weird, so give me a second. I'm gonna restart and be right back.
The track feels looser though, which is interesting. Four-wheel sliding everywhere.
Yeah, I think tire wear is going to be a thing even in 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Interlagos tire wear was pretty bad. The 6 hour we did. I got to like 40 degrees or something, so by the end of the stint your tires were 78, 76% or something.
I have 23 incident points. Not too promising for the race.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good.
Actually, just got off clean lap, boys.
Oh,
yeah.
And it's a 5.9.
Car 98. Just set the fastest lap. 5.958. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Why did I miss what I wanted to before starting?
Okay, so you've got the fastest clean lap. Calvin's got the fastest off-track lap.
No, I think Mike
No, he had an off-track there on the fastest lap.
did he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
not an off-track of gears because it just announced. iRacing just announced your lap, so I would assume yours is clean, his is not.
I thought I heard his lap get announced.
No, it's a car 98. That's you, isn't it?
Did he say the fastest lap?
Yeah, just set the fastest lap. You.
Cooking. That's literally my optimum. So.
You just needed someone to motivate you by they're calling you out for not putting a clean lap in.
Yeah, basically.
What is up with the British and invading like a number of countries for their spices and using absolutely none of them?
Oh, they put them all into Marmite.
Sorry, I just realized that was as ADHD as someone gets. Someone said cooking and I went there. Just a wee bit of ADHD.
Panda Wild, Kason, Kalia.
Carson.
Shush. We don't talk about that.
Carson was so polite the other day to Webby. He goes, I really don't want to be mean or anything, Webby, but it's Kason, not Carson.
Wait, Webby was saying it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, he started to say it again.
I did that.
Well, that's Webby in time. That's just Webby in a nutshell.
One of my friends is named Carson.
I don't understand how people think it's Carson though.
Where'd the R come from?
Yeah.
One of my friends is named Carson, but we have a joke where we call him Carton.
We've got Philip Brucing in here, and
Gressing.
It's
He's-
Carson.
He's cutting grass.
Wrong again. It's literally guessing with an R.
Here, let me
Caressing?
turn off Chris. Let me turn off Chris real quick because I got
wrestling.
Is he progressing?
Oh yeah.
It's Carson.
Oh no!
What, did you get off track, Andy?
Nah, I was just on track to getting a 206.3. I'll have to settle for something worse.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jack's got a 205.9.
Where was he the past 10 minutes?
Resetting my computer and opening the White Monster.
Have it explains it.
Don't talk about yourself in the third person.
You pieces. That was good. That was good. We were going back and forth from the freaking 12-hour though. That was fun.
Glad you had fun. It was a very, very solid effort from you, Parker.
It was a very stressful effort.
One
It
for
was
the Guinness World Records book.
a very stressful effort to be completely honest.
Got a 0.
I don't understand why you
Maybe
called
I
it.
think we should
That
submit
would have
it,
been.
guys.
That would have been more calm than your normal race.
Yeah, but it's one of those
Hey, there you
where it's
go.
To be
I
fair,
got an evil time.
Yes. Hell of a time.
I gotta start practicing Sebring now though.
When is that special event Sebring?
3-4 weeks.
Oh, shoot.
I think I'm running with Dan and doing it on YouTube. So,
Don't crash
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to comment, so I'll have to plan that one out.
I was wondering if there was any setups for it yet, but I'm sure probably come out a week in advance. So,
Hey, Jason, I'm trying to
Yeah.
make sure that you don't slow me down for a sec. That'd be wonderful. You just keep driving.
Yeah, I'll just keep driving. I'm on my fastest lap right now.
I'm guessing so is Andy. No, just-
I'm trying to hurry up.
No, don't do anything just different. Just right now's the time to be consistent.
In the words of Rihanna, just shut up and drive. Oh, there you go, Jack. Fastest lap by 700ths of a second.
Yeah, I thought I'd put a 1x in there just to make it feel more legit.
Oh, qualifying's gonna be wild because everyone's picking up a 1x.
Yeah, I literally don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a lap. I've done one in this. How many laps have I done? I've done.
Oh, you freak.
Dan comes out
You
in
back,
the
flat for
Oh,
you.
motherfucker. Sorry, Brent.
15 laps, one lap.
Got off track on the last turn, just got a 206 flat. Fucking prick. Well, that's me out for the session, so you guys all go home with that. That's probably the best I can do.
That's fucking quick, mate. I'll say it,
Yeah.
I'll say it again. You know what I'm gonna come and say.
I should definitely do this.
I don't think I should be pro. I shouldn't be pro.
I think you should reclassify it.
Just hit the fastest lap. 5.876.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Dobby is scared. Dobby is very scared.
Master guys told me you're not
Dobby is very scared.
was on a fast lap.
Dobby is really scared. Dobby doesn't.
Yeah, college students when they finally get their degree. Master has given Dobby a bachelor's. Dobby is free.
No, they're not in the US of A, they are not. They have. Dobby now has crippling debt for the next 500 years.
Yeah. Our education system's fucked.
Dobby will never get a job with his degree.
Dobby is a slave to corporate America.
Fuck, it's getting hot in here now. Jesus.
What?
Dobby. Should Dobby bring out Mickey Mouse?
Oh god.
No. Literally had to argue myself.
That's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
You're gonna bring that's your
Probably not.
You're gonna get served you soon, case.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Cast.
It's like when your parents call you by your like full name. You've just been called your full name essentially.
Yeah. Oh look, a text from my mom. Oh no, that's not a text, that's a threat. Oh no.
What do you mean a threat? It's gonna happen.
When they use their full
I'm
use
just-
full name, it's like, oh, I should
I just realized that your livery reminds me of the mystery machine case.
The mystery machine. Roar, Reggie.
I'm Shaggy in that, guys.
Yeah, you 100% are. Jason's at 2.1 now. Jeez, he's bloody chasing me down.
Wait, Jason's a 2.1 high rating?
Good Jack's tips help. Thank you, Jack. The wisdom of Jack Ashton.
Yeah, all Jack.
Racing on GTP as well.
You would want to put some work.
Racing at the North Schleifer for the rest of your life, huh?
With the racing on?
Got him.
Why are we attacking me? First of all,
Put the driving line on.
You want to come out? Okay. I'll leave it to you. Watch this.
Someone just hit the inside wall.
Was that Philip?
I don't think he has the driving line on.
Oh, someone's streaming.
Philip turned it off. Philip's the changed man.
Oh, good job,
Hey,
Philip.
Philip's turned it off.
Let's see. Let's
Driving
see. Let's
Good job,
see.
Philip. You turned it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it.
Can you Yellow.
Good job, Philip. I congratulate you on this next step.
With the degree of passing the driving line test.
I'll take my 300k for your degree.
Yeah, now you're $1 million in debt to me, so pay up.
Felipe, have you learned the Nordschleifer yet without the driving line?
Andy, why are you sticking your nose in there?
I was basically alongside Mister.
My spotter didn't tell me, so...
Max Verstappen.
And through goes Hamilton.
Stay on the right. Clear.
Guys, 2 more weeks and then Formula 1's back. 2 more weeks.
Well, NASCAR's already back, so I'm giving you air, pushing the air.
The NASCAR executives need to take the cock out of their mouth.
Oh, put me in charge of NASCAR and it'll be better.
You could put a trash can in charge of NASCAR, it would be better.
Let's remove the playoff system entirely and do the Winston Cup format. And we are eliminating stage racing. And we are going back to the old car from the early 2000s.
You know who wasn't in the Epstein files? Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Well, he died. Okay.
Junior wasn't either.
There are heroes out there who are still heroes. I look at Steve Hopkins with question marks.
Parker, this is supposed to be kid friendly.
Also, let's be honest. Stephen Hawking, was he dragged there in his chair?
Probably.
No, he rolled there.
My goodness.
Sorry, I had to say it.
And you're saying this to a child.
This hitting first.
Yeah, I think it's just
And then last night, you said get back to your cage.
I just repeated what someone else said, alright?
Felipe.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me, that was Patricia.
Do I need to call Pam? Do I need to call Pam? Hey, Jason, be careful. There's an Andy Dot Pratt behind you.
No, he's in front of me.
What? Oh, is it Roman who's behind? You guys are very similar with
Yeah, we have similar liveries. You gotta look for, not blue on the, top of the car.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, damn. Hey,
Sound like you have a stroke over there.
How many beers have you had, Parker?
I'm on my second one. What was that?
Tom's forced feedback. Hitting
The telly.
Who is it?
He's trying to communicate through words.
Did you say full code or?
Yeah, full feedback code. Tom, are you okay? Are you alive?
Yeah, can you not hear me? I've been trying to talk to you, but
no,
We can hear you now.
Still there.
Your force feedback's like going every now and
You're on the left.
I think you're. It's my pedal shakers. I'm not running yet, so I'm definitely, went out on the ABS.
Right side.
I thought he started you.
Clear.
I
Right
hate
side.
it. I hate it.
then.
Alright, I'm ready to hit at best 207.5 during the race.
Hey, Andy, I hit a 206 as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna
ready to
definitely
get
qualifying. See you guys
Well
later. See you guys in a few minutes.
With toe though.
Yeah, with toe.
Good luck, guys.
I probably had a little
Good
bit.
luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap.
Raise your hand if you got off track.
That's right. Just focus for a sec, Casey, sorry.
I took a bloody off track on my second one. Literally turn left.
We'll talk about it after.
There's the flag. It's over.
talk about consistency from Calvin. He did a 206.333 and then a 206.334 within the 2
Jeez.
lap.
But literally, I set up for my second lap, and I turned in, and I was like, ah, crap, it's early. And then I picked up an off track, and I was like, fucking hell. Only 15 people. Don't we have like 32 in the league?
Yeah.
Easy points, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be very easy points for everybody here today.
Like, even if you finish last,
Not
that's
me.
still a lot of points. Even if you finish.
I needed you or Calvin to not race, and maybe Tommy and Valdez.
Hey, there's a chance they might still crash out.
There's also a chance Tommy takes me turn 1, then I'm stuck behind him for the rest of the race.
Could be bad.
Let's see.
Well, at the moment, you're beating Tommy, so you can beat Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, I made so many mistakes. Parker's got this knack for talking right as I'm coming onto a braking zone at a difficult corner.
I
He was doing it all endurance race.
I'm sorry, Andy. It's like the funniest thing now.
It's my own fault for not deafening, but
Yeah. And you know, Parker tends to talk all the time, so eventually you will be in a braking zone.
Yeah, I have this,
you know what? You've probably got it all figured out.
yeah, I have this problem where I can't shut up.
My
Is
time
Martin going to get
broken.
his second lap? I don't think so. He's got 9 seconds. He's coming to the second to last corner. Last corner.
2,
is it?
1, now.
He's in the last corner now. Not enough time. Oh, rip.
Yeah, 11th out 15th. Alright. Is there any... Roman's an Am, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's the
One lap
only
to green. Line up on the left side. The estimated SOS is 2,161. Pit
Sorry, I'm
road
just
is
trying to
closed
I
right
was
now.
thinking someone
It's
needs an
competitive out
adjustment.
there. Head down, stay sharp.
Oh,
Half the
no.
field is on the grid.
So there is no M anymore, except
Oh, hi,
No,
Felipe.
yeah, Kaysen. Kaysen is your
okay.
rival, and he's in front of you.
okay.
Grr.
There's a couple more as well. You got Parker, Reese, Jeremy, Martin.
Yeah, so
Five cars
take
left
each
to
other
grid.
out so
Yeah.
I can have the position, you know.
The
No,
championship points are good.
how about Rexy not take me out?
Wait, Kaysen's an Am? I thought he was a Pro-Am.
I am.
He'll be seen pro am.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Uh,
Oh, that was Calvin.
Just so
parked
he
off
can
to the
beat
side,
you,
wasn't
Parker.
it? Are you driving oh, is that Valdez? Yeah, because Tommy's in
Valdez.
blue.
Valdez will
I
be in
saw
the
a pink.
variant livery. Pink and white.
Yeah, okay. There's so many
And
pink
then-
and whites breathing around me.
There might
hey,
be
Parker, just drive.
Calvin
Waiting
might
on the
be
final
pink and
car to
white
grid.
variant.
Everyone's gridded.
Breathe, Parker.
Don't breathe, Parker.
I am spit.
You've done 1,000 rolling stones. I'm not deafened.
I not deafened.
Oh, yeah, it's too late. Where we're going? Shoot. Sorry.
No. We're gonna pass.
Dude, Reese, is that the new livery?
We are spreading sand again.
Yeah, Sam's kicking up.
Whenever you press the gas on a little bit, the front comes up.
Yeah, so you didn't see the first news. It seesaws the car, it's fun.
Glad we didn't have to do a full lap on safety car.
Oh, somebody would get off track already.
Like Philip.
I didn't get no trouble.
Are you sure,
You're
Philip?
really close there.
No.
Well,
deadly. Hopefully my wheel doesn't
Oh, I see the novice racer.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad Philip's in front of me, because his wheel was just connecting off yesterday.
I'm surprised I can see the pace car from here.
It's been fine for me. It's that one curve.
Yeah,
You know,
from
he
the
figured it out. Yeah.
What do you mean, me and Andy?
Or just Andy. I'll give Andy the credit.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Third one is deadly, remember?
Those car is off.
Yep.
Green, green, green.
Sorry, Doug.
No, that's my fault. I got oversteer. Oh my god, I got lots of oversteer. Sorry about us.
There's an incident behind.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Felipe.
I didn't mean that.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Good.
Felipe,
You got it off
stolen.
track.
No. Wow. I may have misjudged a situation.
All I know is all of a sudden my car was going around and
Having an absolute stinker on the first lap.
Messing all my reflexes.
Why didn't you raise the incident bar up? That's my question. Just raise it up.
20-minute race.
But
yeah, sorry Tom, I don't know what happened there. We'll look at it later. Oh jeez. It's 17 minutes quicker. Find that pace.
Go left.
Coming. Watch out.
That's a cool kill to have. Good pass, Tom.
T-Gon.
Sorry, Tom, I turned in early again.
Hey, you're right. That wasn't what you. That was okay. I backed out because I couldn't make it stick. Don't worry. Don't worry. Fuck's sake, sorry.
Yeah, just watch it back at the end if you make a mistake and figure it out.
Just the fastest lap. 6.067. Just stick the fastest lap of the session.
Oh my gosh, it's a good corner. About freaking time. Look at what you can do, Parker. Jesus.
Oh, Marco, I'm sorry if I scared the hell out of you there. I scared the hell out of myself.
You did a little bit, but it's one of those where it's just like, well, this is the end.
This is the end.
I've also already had a bad race once, so frankly, if that had happened, it would only be fitting. Just casually drifting through the last corner.
Nice. Keep that up and feel how your tires are at the last lap.
Later than you think, opening wide. There you go, there's 2/10.
2/10. Where did you get that?
Finally found my rhythm. It's about 10 minutes late, but oh no, oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
Yep.
Not today, Satan.
You get Mark?
No matter how fast he ran, he could not escape the demon, but he would not let his soul be taken today.
It's going well. Keep at it.
Yeah, I'm not going well. Shut the fuck up, Spotter.
Yeah, I got that as well.
I got that as well. I think our spotters are robots, do you think?
Thing I don't know.
Positive mindset never
Like, thanks for roasting me. Shit. What's up, man?
I'd rather have Jim call me a piece of garbage rather than. Rather than have that positive mindset while I'm doing bad. Oh, that feeling when you nail a corner. Just, why do people do drugs?
Partner.
Seconds and 8 minutes, can I do it?
That's what I'm asking myself too. Jack's just on a Sunday drive waiting for the perfect opportunity right now.
Yeah, he's just been saying.
Oh, I just gotta actually remember that. I
There's no
gotta,
point
Nah,
you
you
saving
won't be
this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
I gotta ignore I gotta ignore my freaking relatives. Get that back to my endurance mindset.
Yeah, just race the racetrack.
Yeah. I'll try to do the same thing for the reverse grid, but it's a reverse grid, so Jack's gonna die for the crap out of me. I gotta see if I can run away from Tom first, though.
Oh, thank God! Finally hit that apex. Wow.
Wow.
Just gotta remember that Jack's nothing special, so don't get nervous with him.
The leader is running 6.272.
My mama said I was always.
What the hell happened now?
Yeah. Was it me?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna catch up to Yen. Is it Yente or Jeanette?
The intake.
Yente.
Oh, watch it, watch it, watch it.
Oh, my front tires are destroyed. This is
Good thing
very
we didn't
sad
do the
times,
endurance
right?
one here.
Oh, break. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Saved it.
Parker.
I almost messed up through the S's.
You almost or didn't?
Second gear there, Andy.
Yeah. I've been dropping to first when my fronts are dead. I know I'm not making the corner.
Minutes to go. race start was probably fun for the broadcast.
This is my highlight reel right now. Oh, until then.
How are you doing, Andy?
He's battling with Jack, so he's focused.
We're very, very stressed right now.
You want a Xanax?
No.
Slower than you think. So is this one? Yes, out of it. Good job, Parker. Now go get Reese. Tenths of a second, I'll take that.
I'm still thinking pro-ams are on the cards for me, chat.
That's just gonna be better. Still up to 10th and a half. Oh, I'm dragging my brake again, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit. We both went in the same perfect
Yeah,
line.
wrong gear. I don't know why I keep going the wrong gear.
Hey Andy, you're in the wrong
3
gear.
laps in a row, wrong gear. And I did the same thing at the top of the hill here. Fuck.
Right, Parker. Don't
Oh.
think about it.
I made that curve.
Yeah, not ideal.
Just you're trying to get the throttle on.
Yeah, in first gear as well at all times.
This is fun.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Jack.
Oh, wait, see what happens when you calm down, Parker? Holy cow.
Like, just ruined my drive.
6 seconds, 2 to go. Reese, get back here.
Of course, you had to do it on the last lap. Rude.
Are you guys already on the white flag?
No, almost. There you go. Couldn't have waited, Jack. Wait until the next race.
That was too much fun.
White flag did not.
Oh, I got ABS a little bit there. Oh, that trail sucks because of it.
The reason I thought the white flag was your car, it's like right into my mirror. Because of the white car.
Well, because you did that, I ended up being the white flag anyway.
Is Andy leading?
No,
No, Calvin.
Calvin is. Jack and I have been battling the whole race.
You guys should work together to catch him.
Completely honest.
No, that's not happening now. We're last lap. tires are dead from being stressed in front of Jack.
I feel like I should catch Reese.
I finally get that corner right. Thanks, Jack.
It's 5 seconds, but I know I probably won't catch Reese, but I feel like I can. I just saw you guys go by on the straight. Well, that's not gonna work. Piece of garbage. I'm not moving, Tom.
You didn't get the battle Calvin, but at least you had someone to battle with for the race, Jack.
That was very good fun, mate.
Just disappointed I was making so many mistakes at the end there.
The car in C1 just at the fastest lap.
Andy, you should look at the
5.86.
exit of the S's on my last lap. I completely nailed the Dorito.
Good work. How'd you go?
Alright, then checkered flag.
It's done. Alright, I can get new
Good
tires
job.
now.
Very good job.
Oh my gosh, I'm on 2 wheels. Oh.
I was being a little bit. Oh, there goes Philip. Just saw that on camera. Luckily got VR, otherwise I would have missed that.
Alright. That was a good race.
Whew.
No, it wasn't. It was horrible from me. Holy cow.
Is anyone still racing?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Caused an incident.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Did I win
Final corner
AMS
right
again?
now.
Yes. For this race, yes.
Yay.
Fucking hell, that is probably the worst
Oh, poor
last
Jeremy.
lap I've ever had.
Ah, my legs.
Okay.
Here, we got to warm up, right? 3 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys my last lap real quick.
So if anyone asks, the race ended 2 laps early. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify.
But looking at my last lap, this is what absolutely textbook. If it would
Is Jack-
freaking load, piece of garbage.
Jack headphones died or
No, I'm still.
he's not enjoying my
I didn't hear what you said, sorry, because Parker's scrambling.
Sorry.
I just said that we could call the race 2 laps early.
Oh, right.
2 laps early, call it there.
But no lap. Last
JP
lap.
just
Just,
said, Jeremy Hall, we saw that spin, mate.
Oh, throw him in the bus.
Andy, I do have a question though, because I'm streaming to the Discord. Is this how you're supposed to take this corner?
Look, I'm guessing at the angle that you've got. No. Let's see.
Yeah. Is this how you do it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, it gets better. It gets better. Check out the 2-wheel drive right here. Check out the 2. I turned it early again and just wham.
Doing it very nice.
Almost lost 2 positions on the freaking last lap.
Alright, guys. I think the first thing to say, reverse grid. We know it's going to be a bit chaos. I think the other things to say is we've got a massive difference in pace at this circuit from top guys to the slower guys. So just remember that these people on the front row are going to be really taking their time, probably braking in places you're not used to, probably braking in areas that you think should be flat, lots of different things, right? So I just want everybody to really take it easy on these first few laps, get a feel for it. Maybe go in alternative lines rather than following right tight, close behind people, just to make sure that you don't run into back of people and stuff. Just, yeah, take your time. It's a 20-minute race, there's not many cars out on track, so it's not going to be that stressful to get through the grid from near in the rear as well. And yeah, the people near the front are a bit slower, then I'd suggest just holding the line, doing your own thing, and people will make their way past as they go. I'm sure everybody knows, but yeah, there we go.
Philip, if your wheel disconnects, just scream into the Discord. We'll understand what it means.
No, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear when he does it.
Yeah,
Nothing you can do
just
about it. It'll just if he left. That's all that'll happen. So as long as you're not on the inside as he's going through, we're all good. He's not in the curve.
We should get it. Yeah. So fucking weird.
He did like 15 laps afterwards anyway with no disconnect when he didn't touch the curb. So. All right, everyone ready?
Everybody ready?
No, but I'll join anyway.
If someone can give me the win by taking out Calvin and Jack on the way through, that'd be great. Thanks.
Do I need to put on the Spider-Man livery?
Yes.
You got practice at Hockenheim, right?
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated
Oh boy, I
speed
see the
field
purple
is
vehicle behind me. I'm scared.
61.
No.
Pit road is closed. Let's take opportunity.
I was rewatching Nick's Hockenheim ring video, and I was like, oh, I forgot I got added in.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
You had a quiet race, Tommy.
I think he got caught behind Valdez.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
And then, yeah.
Oh, Thomas is P1.
Yeah. Thomas, did you have a post-race penalty? Because I thought you were in front of me.
He must have had a penalty.
He gave himself an off track after he crossed the line to make sure he started on the front.
You can't hear me. No, Parker, it was your fault. You spun, and I had to go off track to avoid you, so yeah, you got a black. So I had another track after that.
Oh no, I am so sorry about that.
Already?
DK, what you doing? Why are you going out wide so much?
Talking about him, I'm not on the outside line. Sorry, Kason, I'll just drop into your quarter panel next time.
No.
I'm gonna make a strategy call here, and I'm gonna let Jack and Calvin through so they can go beat Thomas, so Thomas doesn't get the bonus points for being in first.
You know what, I might just let everybody behind me go through and then I can follow them.
Wait, so do you or do you not want me to take out Jack and Calvin? I'm just kidding. Tom, I'm
ready,
staring
going
at
green.
your back bumper.
I'm glad
Those
Thomas
cars
started the
off.
race.
Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Yep, you got bottom.
Car on your left, clear on the left. Slow car ahead. Car on your
A little
left,
bit of a dive there. Sorry, Jeremy.
stay on the right. Clear. Left side, you're on the right, 3 wide. Left side, 2 wide. Clear on the left, left side. There's an incident ahead, still there.
Go ahead.
Clear on the left, go left.
That was a little wild.
That was incredibly wild.
That was the Wild West.
There's definitely a plant back there.
Thanks.
Feel bad.
Alright, Jack.
Calvin made it through. Good luck, Jack.
Still there.
Right place,
Clear.
right time.
Yeah, I also conceded turn one to both of you.
Oh my gosh, Calvin's already behind me. What?
Yes.
Car on your left.
Yep, you got that.
Clear on the left.
Felipe, how many off tracks are you racking up there?
It's I'm on a single monitor. I'm trying not to go, Jack.
I want to see a monitor too, Philip.
Blue car ahead.
Oh, I'm
Car
sorry,
stops
Logan. Just
on the left.
magically see where I'm here.
Oh, no,
see,
Thomas.
or not see.
The next car's the leader. Go right.
Okay, I take that back. Jack and Calvin give me the positions back.
If you
Oh,
could.
off track there.
That was close.
Felipe!
Clear.
You're lucky it was me in front there, Philip. I heard the noise and quickly skipped it down and
Clear on the left.
Yeah, at least I stayed on a very good river, yeah.
Left side. Clear. Right side. Right side. 2 wide. Clear on the right. Car right.
Felipe.
Clear on the right.
Really serious, don't worry, don't worry.
Right side.
I'm trying to
Clear on
turn
the
it,
right.
sorry.
Okay, Martin's paying attention.
Answered right. Go reverse grid, just trying to keep it clean.
Yeah, I'm trying. Made a boo-boo.
Right side. Still there. Clear.
Am I Discord DC again?
No.
Sorry there.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Left side.
Jack,
Still
how did you
there.
carry
Hold
that
your
much speed
line.
up the inside?
Still there.
So, then on the exit of the previous
Still
corner.
there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
It's all good.
No. Didn't realise my VR cockpit was out of alignment this whole time. That's why I had lost to Jack.
Set up the exit, set up the exit. Oh, that's not how you do that, Parker. Relax, it's just a Sunday drive.
drive. Sunday drive.
It is Sunday.
It is. Still for another 12 minutes. You look right.
Yep, another 12 hours.
Ooh. Safe for another turn, Parker.
What?
I said you're safe for another turn.
Well, I had a battle with my oversteer there in that corner, so...
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Slow down. You got a penalty?
Oh
We're
my
cutting the
gosh,
course.
I nailed the last corner and it felt beautiful.
Yeah, you got a better car. You do it.
One, just set the fastest lap. 6.477. Car 56 is up the front. Car on your left. Clear.
Don't watch too wide. Fell over.
Oh, my bad, Nick. Oh. Oh.
Thank you, Parker.
Yep.
Oh, Parker, get back here.
I'm updrafting Andy, so
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.9 seconds.
Is there any amateurs in front of you, Parker?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, is Yente?
No.
Oh, yeah, is Yente a pro-am?
Yeah.
Pro-am.
Oh, then am I overly concerned then?
I didn't know that the slowdown no shit.
There's slowdowns everywhere.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 6.421.
Wow, that fucked it.
Right as you said that, I messed up turn one. Jack's eyes everywhere.
Oh, shit. I had a black screen for a second then.
Nice.
Probably explains why you missed that apex in turn 6.
Through the S's is fun. Great timing.
Yeah.
Not down the longest straightaway.
It's Valdas. Another off track? Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, Parker.
Yeah, Parker. Totally didn't get one at the same time.
I got Valdas behind too. Okay. The Lithuanian.
Sorry, big man.
We are where we expected to be.
I got a 206.7.
Andy,
I'm not
Andy.
even kidding. That's so good. It's actually a 206.789.
Andy, why you do this? Why you do this?
You're right. I intentionally planned that.
Yes, you intentionally got that right millisecond.
Find a rhythm, Parker. Find a rhythm.
Down.
How is that an off track? I barely even.
What's off track?
Oh, that's another off track and slow down. Oh, not slow down. Good.
The car in P2. Just set the
That's good
fastest
fun,
lap.
okay.
6.225.
208.5
Just
with
set the
2 off
fastest lap of the
tracks.
session.
Oh shit. Jason, how did you find out? What?
Down. You better hurry up. Down. I followed somebody to you.
Yeah, I thought that might have happened. Hey Jack, what time? How many incidents did the drive through again?
17.
Just set the fastest lap of the session.
quiet, Parker.
He's found the deafen button.
Oh.
No, I haven't.
That's fine.
I found out if you're getting off track on the opening up for that left at the end of the straight, you can take the off track on the exit and it doesn't count as two. Hated the system.
Bollocks.
The car in P1, just set the fastest lap. 6.141.
Sorry, 206767.
Andy. Parker. Why you do this? Why you do this?
Oh, that's so good.
I keep foul fast between you and me, Kason.
No. Parker, was that a hot track?
Yeah, but I still got 8 more to work with, so. Crap.
Not anymore.
I know I almost spun it, that's why.
I've got 6 to work with.
I've got 4.
Make that 5.
3.
Go on, Jack. You know what to do. I'll take this second race as a consolation prize. Just remember, if you're getting off track on entry, you can carry it around to get the second one on exit.
I'm not trying it.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car right.
Hi, Parker.
Dude,
How you doing
Still
today?
there. Hold your line.
I'm pretty good. I'm forcing you over here.
Still there.
And no. Stay back there.
Clear on the right. Car right. Stay on the left. Still there. Stay on the left.
would be
Still
crazy.
there. Clear on the
If
right.
you did get it, you'd have a fair few people getting ahead of you, Jack.
16x.
No, yeah, 16x.
A 40-second penalty, so you would have dropped back pretty far down the field.
GG to Calvin.
Good race, Parker.
That was a good race.
Now you can run into me.
No, I'm not going to.
Are you sure?
There's the
Yeah, 'cause I
flag.
want to do
It's
something more
over.
fun.
Okay. Let me just follow you.
Good job. Very
During
good
a
job.
penalty limit, you can still get a black flag after the race and get a 40
They see you
seconds.
cut the course. You'll have
No,
to
we're
slow
still
down
good.
and give up the time gain.
I'm
Your
just
car
letting you
is
guys know in
leaking
case you're
fluid.
not aware.
Yeah.
No, we're
I
good.
took turn 1 through the sky. I took turn 1 through the sky.
Hey, look behind you, Parker. What happened? Parker, you're still flipping.
Yeah.
Alright, there's people still racing, guys. Just wait a sec.
Okay.
2 more corners.
Quit. Yes, quit replay. JARCXTR P cut.
Well done, guys. That was fun.
What is this? This is round 3 or 4?
I feel like I drove worse in the second race than the first.
4 or 5? Can't remember.
Round 4 because it went Hockenheim, Sonoma, Barcelona here, right?
Yeah, correct. Right, everyone's finished.
Replay has been saved. Yeah, Valdez, sorry for holding you up, but I wanted to use a shield against Kaysen and it didn't work.
Oh, that's fine. It's racing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for a little bit of contact down straight away. We had a little argy-bargy.
Right. Hopefully we have everybody join us that wants to join us anyway.
One, two,
Share my
three.
screen. Just
9 out of
remember you
50.
may get dragged in for an interview.
No.
All that jazz.
Oh, somebody got taken.
Who was it? Oh, it's Parker.
Bye-bye, Parker.
Who else is in here?
Nick.
Nick probably won't join.
Nick will be going to sleep. Who else?
Yeah, I gave him a top there and T on next map.
That was a good battle though, Yentei. That was good.
Yeah. I was thinking you won't catch Jack.
Anyway, yeah. May as well do
So
something.
I was like, maybe have some fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But I should have practiced way more. I literally just bought the track half an hour before the race started.
Oh, you did well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You did really well. Because I mean, I know the track before, and even when I did my lap for the track guide, was like took me a long while to get a lap together because it was so rough. To be fair, but yeah. I mean,
the second race when I was following you and Andy, it was like a big difference. Like I saved the second lap just from following you guys. So.
Nice, good. Right, we'll start going through some things. Well done, Calvin. By the way, I seen you just join.
Yeah, I just joined. But GG's.
Can you slow down, Calvin?
Sorry, what?
Please. Can you slow down? Sorry, what? Because it's on your vocabulary.
The funny thing is, I had like 0 expectations for this race. Had no time to practice at all.
Oh, here we go.
Everyone. So.
I think that was a lot of everybody, really. Yeah, so there you go,
Yeah,
Andy. You apologized to me, but it was literally my fault because I got oversteer and it slammed me over to you.
Yeah, I thought I left the room, but I wasn't 100% certain if I had or not. I missed that. I just joined in now. Sorry,
You left
my bad.
plenty, and then I caused absolute havoc for Valdas here because I just got oversteer there. I had to correct it and push down wide into him. So Jack's the only man that's causing problems in the first few laps. So yeah, apologies for that, Valdas. Like, got a little bit loose, and then I had to straighten up a bit, and then understeer on the exit, and I didn't have anything else to do. Good reaction to sort of seeing it happen.
This young man taking two AM wins.
And wins, yeah.
Yeah.
Jason, well done, buddy. 2 wins on home soil here at Cota, but it was definitely, as we saw by yourself, it was the Parker and Kaysen show here in race 2. Came to turn 15 last lap. Parker just said, yeah, it was a little bit nervy. You know, I lost traction, but still, it was a great fight between you guys going on to the final tour in race 2.
Yeah, it was. I was following the other guy trying to catch Parker. I was worried I wasn't gonna pass him by the end of it.
But still, nevertheless, this keeps you at the lead of the AMs heading into Mexico City on March 8th. Another track that you're going to have to get used to these Porsche Cup cars around there. How's your confidence feeling coming into the last 2 rounds? Because we've got Mexico City and then we've got a true classic with Circuit Zolder on March 22nd for the final round.
Pretty good. Still, the competition is really good. Parker is a good driver. Yeah.
Well, listen, before we let you go, congratulations on the double win here, keeping your lead in the AM side of things on the Porsche Cup League. Anyone you want to give a shout out to before we let you go, Kaysen?
Shout out to River Valley Fitness and Flat Branch Mortgage Lending.
Awesome. Well done on both wins in both races here at Cota. We'll see you in a couple of weeks' time at Mexico City. Well done today.
Thank you.
Just say try not to be too much with it. Like that one there was a little bit much. I'd just say try and be a little bit more slow with the movements if you are going to try and move. But obviously, if someone's right there, you're going to have to just, unfortunately, give way to the fact that he's not leaving you any space. But yeah, I will pass some blame onto Tommy for that too, though. So I wouldn't say it's all you, because there's some part on his to play there. But I can understand why he feels that way, because he obviously had a very straight steering wheel, but it's the fact he's got a trajectory going that direction, which is not straight. So yeah, he can't say that just yet, if that makes sense. So and realistically, all he's trying to do is tighten you up as well. So he's not being Mr. Nice Guy at this stage, and no one wants to leave loads of space to anybody. So I can see why you wanted to do it, but at the same time, I can also see why you didn't want to be shoved there. So I think just a bit of aggressiveness from both parts, but also you have to have a little bit of it. I think that was natural in my opinion. If I saw any more than that, where you were like shoulder barging massively, then I'd say, oh, that's a bit out of order. But it was just where you were like, no, don't force me over. I'm gonna try and stay where I am. I don't want to be pushed over to the left. I'm not gonna give way to you. And I think Tommy had the same idea. He's like, I'm not just gonna move to the right and give you all that space. So I think you both had a bit of butting heads, let's say. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Just like the only thing I mentioned was that one movement that looked a little bit much. This bit fine, but this one now that was a little bit close to comfort.
Yeah, this was, I think, a reaction, because I bounced more to the left, because it was unexpected for me. I think I just turned to the left.
Yeah, because it bounced you off him, and then you sort of reacted, and then it sort of threw you back right. I can understand that. That's fine. But yeah, if I was Tommy, I wouldn't feel the need to say anything in the situation, because I think it's just hard racing. He knows it's hard racing because he's not leaving space either. So that if he's not willing to leave space, then he's going to expect this sort of thing may happen. So yeah. I can understand the situation.
Yeah, I think he wrote that he got damage from that. I'm not sure, but well,
interesting if he did. But yeah, fair enough.
Let's not dwell on it.
Yeah, we won't dwell too much. It's just hard racing.
Is anyone recording, Jack? Are you able to record it?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because there's a few people that would have left early that will want to see the second race.
Yeah. I'll get it loaded. Oh. Don't update. Otherwise we sat here for ages. It's long enough as it is to upload. Right. I'm gonna have to see what happens behind here because this looks. Oh, there's enough gap here though. It's only Nick. Nick follows.
At the end of the S's, I think we went 3 wide and had our first little bit.
That's not the optimal line.
Like, was that a slowdown for that Nick, or?
I don't know, but it was pretty impressive.
It had to be.
What's really interesting here is just to mention is that obviously what Nick has done here is really taken his vision away from the actual track and just focused on the cars in front of him, and it just shows you the importance of not doing that inside. Obviously you need to have some vision on cars. I'm not saying just blind to it and drive through people, but having some understanding of where you are on track and heading to the right line rather than just following through, because he's kind of just missed all of this area because of where Tommy's ended up going. With him in his vision, he's kind of watching where Tommy is sort of going and not focusing on what he's doing, I think, in this area.
Yep.
He's here. I didn't even know you were here. Sorry. And then
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and a bit reactive to looking at Tommy now, like not thinking about the apex is here. Like start turning now. You have space. There's space available. All you needed to do is just sort of apply a teeny bit of braking now, just because you're on a little bit of an awkward line, and the fact that Tommy's going to be on an awkward line as well. Just get on the brakes slightly, just slow it up and start turning in, get this apex. But you're still very focused on Tommy and where he's going to go, and wondering if you can stay left of him. But obviously that's just now making you push wide and miss all of this area and go into this area, which really, I mean, for what Tommy had in front of you, it should have been such an easy task to kind of capitalize on what he was doing because of the alternative line that he is on. Yeah, realistically, all you need to do is not even go through here fast, just sort of roll into this corner off throttle, let him sort of make a mistake and shoot out wide, and then you could have cut back and like got underneath him over here across this direction nice and early, and then tried to go around this area around here. Okay, but yeah, too much focus on the cars in front, and it's ended up being having a worse mistake than what Tommy did in the end, really. Okay, so yeah, really interesting to see. Does it look like that from Kaysen as well? I mean, Kaysen, you definitely got this area right, sort of focused on yourself here, which is good. But I think you're definitely looking a little bit up here, thinking what's going to happen, maybe trying to go wide of them here. I think the first thing I'll say here, Kaysen, seeing like Nick's line at this stage, no matter his speed, even if he's parked, it's going to be very difficult for him to be able to get this apex and then stay on the normal racing line afterwards. So you're not going to be able to ever go around his outside because he's always going to run out into you. So even if you felt like you could sort of hang it around here because it looked like that's what you were sort of thinking about, Nick's always going to push out into this direction with the line that he had. So I'd be always thinking about sort of getting the undercut rather than trying to focus on using the space that's first available, thinking about the space that will open up, which is this area here. Yeah. So thinking about utilizing this would have been easy for you to now slot into this sort of gap with the speed and momentum and use the track as normal. And they're off the track now. So happy days, you can do what you want over this area. But in the end, you sort of did a little bit of what Nick did in sense of like seeing this happen and thinking about him too much and not focused on what's going to happen to you afterwards. Right. So yeah, just really interesting. This shows you on the linking corners as well how difficult it is, especially cold tires and cars around. There's a lot to think about. So yeah, it's difficult.
Jack, have you started the recording?
Right after this is
I have, man. Yeah.
I also have a live stream on it.
Scuffle.
So
I forgot about that.
I like the opportunistic move from Parker there. This is good. This is good movement from Parker. Oh, this is where Philip
I was
goes
like,
yeah. Honestly, I just feel a bit bad for Parker here because all of this movement is great, really good. Like this is actually showing you what you should then
be what I was just talking about, but showing what you should be doing, right? Focusing on yourself rather than looking at the cars. Because yeah, Parker's seen Tom run a bit deep here and just focused on making like use of the space that he's opened up and making sure he can just put the car here, which he does. Now Tom can't really do anything about that. He has to leave the space, which he just about does.
Yeah, it was a good squeeze. It was a good squeeze.
It was a good squeeze, but you realise now you're in a bit of an awkward place. But you are side by side, so you've opened up your corner to the right, slowed it down nice and early because you realise that you ain't going to be able to get through, and looking for the cut back on the two of them because they're going to be side by side. They're not going to be able to carry any speed. You focus on really opening that corner up and going left to see if they push out wide and make something of that.
It was working well until it wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. It's really unfortunate for you. I feel a bit bad because at the end of the day, like you're just focused on putting your car in the open spaces and opening the track up, so then you can think about exits and think about other areas. It was just a little bit unfortunate here. I think let's just have a look
on a single monitor though. I didn't
think
see the collision happen,
like there,
so
like I think I just felt like I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like I felt like I had the space, but yeah.
Yeah, if I'm honest, like there's a couple of things to pick from this. First of all, like at this stage, you're probably still feeling like you're almost still alongside. So this position that you have, even though you haven't quite got got it alongside right now. I think the whole positioning that you had prior on the lead up to this feels that you have, and you have the sort of the use for it. But Tom feels that he can turn in, but I think it's risky from Tom to be thinking about turning in here and braking as well. Just for the fact that like if you're with how close you are and the fact you had overlap for a good period beforehand, you've only just undone the overlap by a small amount, and then starting to brake and turn in front across you. I think it's a bit risky, really, from Tom, and I don't think you did anything majorly wrong, Philip. I think yes, it was opportunistic trying to stay there because it's an awkward place to go, but there's space available. I think maybe you could have tried to utilize some of this a bit better, but yeah, Tom is
I
also
think I was
coming
just
across.
kind of expecting him to run more wide there, so then I would have had the space to run alongside. But then, yeah,
I'd agree. I'd
that's
like
just
to
what
agree.
happened, yeah.
It's just an awkward thing right here because right now Tom has got the clear. He's got the clear right, like in this space, and he feels that he can now utilize that because he's now in like the turning phase, and you're going to end up having to dive bomb. But the fact how close we are, it's literally all it needs is a break being a fraction of a bit later, and it's not going to mean it's going to be a massive dive bomb. It just means that you're going to be slightly alongside. And if a car's going to ever be possibly slightly alongside, you're going to have to leave some space and not turn in. Maybe a thought process of the fact that that Parker's here on your left too is maybe if he's thinking about a bit too much, maybe thinking that it might go 3 wide. Not 100%, but it just feels to me that Thomas. Again, I don't want to say massive blame on Thomas because it is awkward for him because he is the passenger getting hit. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to shut that door with how close you was. That's all I'm saying. Like, in a racing situation, even if you feel like that you're gonna, it's your right of way and you shouldn't be given space, just to preserve your race and to preserve the whole end of like the race and get to the finish and not have incidents, I wouldn't be turning in here. So yeah, there's a mixture here. I think it's risky on what you're doing, Philip, because it's an area that's a bit risky. I understand why you felt like you wanted to do it because you're still almost alongside, but you weren't, so you did have to send it in. But also Thomas turned in, so there's a lot of 50-50 going on here. If I was like
honest,
go on.
This is as close to a definition as a racing incident as you're gonna get.
Yeah. I'm just gonna highlight because I've just seen Martin's in the voice chat. Can you hear us, Martin? Not sure if you've got a microphone, but I can see you're not viewing the stream. So if you want, if where you're sat in the voice chat right now, try and hover over my name, and then it will say like watch stream, and then you can click watch stream, and then you can see what we're all talking about. Hopefully it makes sense to you, Martin. I know you're new to Discord, so hopefully you can work that out. hopefully. Hopefully you can hear us. So yeah, look, I wouldn't want to be a race control on this decision because there's many things to say about it. It's the fact that I'm so torn about what's going on. I'd probably have to say that it's almost like a racing incident, but yeah, I mean, you got away with it as well, Philip. So you could almost say something to say that you shouldn't be worthy of that happening to you. And then this is just a minefield.
I didn't know it turned into that much of a mess. Holy cow.
I didn't even realize until now either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Jeremy because obviously he had to check up, and Reese was, I mean, not really prepared for a checkup. Did he try and brake? Yeah, there's some brake lights going on, but it wasn't enough in time. I think obviously with Thomas coming across Jeremy is just really unfortunate, and I can't say Thomas did anything wrong because he's just trying to get the car
is coming out that spin as well.
Yeah, he's just coming out the spin. And he's sort of straightened it up now. The car's just about got traction. It's a bit awkward. Obviously, he doesn't know that Yente's here either. I can understand that. It's just a lot going on.
Also, that was a big dose of netcode. I mean, it was gonna happen.
It was gonna happen anyway. Yeah. Let's say what to say from Yente's side. Yeah, you've seen it happening. You sort of opened your wheel up, got in the brakes to avoid this all happening, and just sort of picked a hole, which is good. And it was just unfortunate position where you are because you don't want to just cut the corner. It feels criminal, but you're in a very awkward.
Yeah, I should have just cut the corner. Honestly,
looking back, there's always hindsight, but you always feel like a criminal, don't you? If you feel like you're just gonna go straight on,
it just feels uncomfortable to just cut across.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's hard to say. Obviously, it's always hindsight. It's hard to say what's going to happen on your right-hand side, but knowing how much this is a pinch point, there may have been a thought to think, you know what, I'm going to have to just go left here. But look, I'm not blaming you one bit at all, mate, to be honest with you. And obviously, the cause of incident anyway is Tom coming across you, because let's face it, you haven't done anything wrong at this position. You can't go any further left if we're talking track limits wise. But I can't also blame Tom for not knowing you're there. There's just too much going on. It's just a shit incident for everybody involved, really. I think it's just unfortunate how it's all panned out, and everyone got involved as well. It's really nice.
When I got pulled into the interview room, when I got pulled into the interview room, they actually said, forgetting about race 1, race 2, you got to be happy with it.
I'd just like to say shout out to Martin as well for here, seeing all this unfold and just being like, back out, slow it down, not just firing it in. It's very easy to think, oh look, make up some spaces, make up some time, and go faster into the corner, because sometimes it feels that way, especially in a sim without any danger to life. You feel that way, but good survival instinct there from Martin. Right, now we got through that. What else?
I think race 1 was pretty clean from everyone, honestly.
Yeah.
There was an incident with Roman and Nick.
Okay, Roman and Nick.
At some point.
And then I'm pretty sure there was a hell of a battle going on. Good defensive play by
race
P2.
1 was pretty clean on that call.
Nick spun out. I think it was
Except for
this
that
lap
one
or something.
Incident that kind of cost.
Yeah, if anyone remembers anything, then just shout out. But oh, there we go.
Yeah, someone just spun there.
Nick.
Yeah, it was Nick.
Finn.
I think the car just got off balance with the corner. Yep, there it is.
I think he just kept the foot in second rather than short shifting to stop that oversteer. Nothing really to say for Nick. Rejoin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Safe.
Fairly safe. Assume that's going to be a bit of a battle here now.
Oh yeah, this is where he died, Posse. He immediately just died. I think so, yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
I was like, alright.
Blue goes out.
Yeah, he did keep it. I will say that he did manage to do it. So
I mean, he might have seen your brake lights and thought, you know what, nah, sod this, I'm sending it.
Yeah, I will give it to him. You know, he had peace. I was like, I won't fight it. You know.
It's a bold move, but he did it in a safe way.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So
it was clean.
That was almost an F1 dive bomb because they could way far
I
back.
was just thinking it was a missed opportunity not to have a standing start here.
I told Tom.
That would have been so good.
I told Tommy he was gonna do it, and then he did it.
I'd say that was a textbook move from Nick. He
Right,
saw his
yeah.
opportunity. He saw the fact that you could get some speed on you on the entry and send it in. Went a bit deep and hot, and you just had to give up the space for it. And yeah, it's a big dive bomb. It's from far back, but he knew he could make it, and it worked.
No,
so.
he got it clean. Yeah. And I give it up to him, you know. So
Yeah. And
it
to
wasn't
be completely honest, it was just good recognition from Nick to see that, hey, he's going to take his normal line. I'm going to capitalize.
Yeah.
No.
So.
Well, I think he also knew that I got pace as well. Right?
I think I had another run with Tom. I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember hearing you say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he was like,
It was coming up here because I think I kind of turned in early and it kind of cut his nose off. It might have been that, yeah, because I kind of cut his nose off here, and that's what I was apologizing for. But he was a little far back, so I mean, it was kind of tossed up, but.
I think the initial thing here, Thomas is like just getting away from the rear end of you, so he didn't end up hitting you. I think it's a good decision in the end because look, I think he would have actually bumped you in this braking zone, and I think he realised it was a bit far back, and then as he started slowing down a bit more, and you started being ahead right now, he's like, "Oh, I have to back out of this. I can't send it in now."
And that's what he said. He was like, "Stop apologizing. I backed down on purpose." Like,
yeah. And look, you saw it, so you're a bit unsure whether to turn in, but I think in the end you made the right decision. It's very difficult to make that decision because you maybe didn't know where he was because of the distance between you two.
Yeah.
Like even a mirror would be very hard to pick this up.
On a single monitor, I can't even see like completely to the side of me. So like I could barely see the apex as it is, and then
I think this is a new Thomas because I usually sends it in no matter what with Tom. So seeing him back out of that situation was probably like a fair shout. But I think he could have done it. Like because at this stage, like now, he's there, but he just needs to carry that entry in a bit. Where I think he continues really slowing it down, or you're bleeding out the brake to get it to turn, and then now you're ahead. So now he does have to back out. So he put himself in the situation. Really, I think he could have been easily alongside better in that area. But there we go.
Instead of aiming for the apex, if he stayed alongside Parker, he would have forced Parker to not be able to turn in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think I get a little. Do I go outside here? I can't remember. I do.
Nice.
No, I don't think I make it stick though. I don't think I make it stick. Yeah, I don't.
Still tried.
This is a good battle.
No, I think I go turn 1 here because I set up the run instead of just trying to pass there is risky.
You were getting good runs out of there. You were getting better exits than me sometimes.
I picked up way too many off tracks though, trying to figure it out.
All right, that's good. One thing I will say here, it might be the fact that you're blind slightly to your marker, but
We're way too wide.
Yeah, it seems that like you're a bit nervous of sending it. Like you see how you're like. I mean, this is a perfect opportunity. First of all, like he's given you the space to do so, so he's kind of expecting it happening, right? And then also, like
I could have merged a bit right.
Yeah, like you've got alongside here in this phase right now. So I think don't be too scared to like just push it in a little bit. I think you're just really making sure that you get it really slow and make sure that you give massive amounts of space. But I think you've got to read a bit of, let's say, body language, it's like car language here, is that Jeremy is not putting up a fight now, so he's going to make it easy for you. So make use of that. Because right now, you doing what you're doing has actually slowed you down a bit. Yes, you got past. So I'm not trying to say anything wrong, but
but hindsight,
a little bit cautious. Yeah.
Like getting that tight, you're gonna have a bad exit, and
yeah, I mean, in the end, even Jeremy was a bit like nervous to get back out alongside you, and it ended up getting Thomas involved. So I think you could have easily got a lot more away from that, but you got past. So I'm not trying to say anything wrong. Jeremy obviously knew what fight he wanted to pick, and he was happy to sort of just sit with and sort of battle himself and in there. Oh, I say that.
Almost got involved in the back of Thomas then. Oh, that was close. I think there was a slight contact there.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
that
trying
was
to
a
remember.
0x on my screen. That was
Yeah. Yeah, it looked tight.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm trying to remember to mute because I'm watching the gold medal game of USA versus Canada in hockey.
Of course.
Parker, you gotta pay attention here.
I'm doing both, okay?
Can we fix that for you, Parker?
What?
Can we fix that for you?
Nah.
Do we have any interest?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you server muted me. All right.
This was very scary, stressful. Lot of laps there, Jack. Good fun, but
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We need to find a bit where we're actually battling. I think it was only near that last lap. To be fair, we had a proper battle, didn't we?
How close did it get with you guys?
we had a few very close ones.
Battling it out for
three or four corners. We were going too wide through for a bit.
Yeah, because I
was
can't
being
see much
cheeky
from way back there.
Parking and slowing on the apex so that Jack wouldn't get the exit.
Yeah. That's. I mean, you got to be cheeky with Jack. It's almost like he's a professional driver.
Wow. I trust he wasn't going to dodge the absolute shit out of me as well. So.
Ew, I'm
I'll try and skip to that area and then because I think most of that race one now is fairly clean, so we'll try and do that and then we'll go to race 2. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Roman and Nick incident. Hold on.
Oh, this is one of the attempts, wasn't it? And then I was like,
dude, Andy was
no
just
front.
Parked it there too.
There was no grip out there. I almost bumped you as well.
If you had a bumpy, I would have definitely held that over your head forever.
Oh, no.
Would have beaten Jack, but he spanned me.
I'm pretty sure there was like a little contact like Jeremy had.
Yeah, I think I got a 0x. I probably saw it coming in and tried to release the brake and miss the apex.
Yeah. I don't think Jack's trying to wreck you. I think he's trying to scare you into spinning yourself.
Nah, he's trying to wreck me because he knew he had no chance. And he makes a couple here as well. It's like, shit.
Yeah.
Too late to defend that one. And then I leave space, he backs out.
I found the Nick. I found the Nick and Roman is the next lap.
Which lap is it, Philip?
Lap 7.
Cool. I'll have a little look for that.
It was like 3 corners before this.
You tapped me there.
I got a 0 Jack.
I was like, I'm holding you out here now.
What a good switchback, Andy.
I knew this was never going to work in that corner, but I just needed to try and get ahead and stay in front if I could park it, but it was not happening. I was like, please turn this time. Oh, it's just not really that good there, is it?
Yeah. I kind of want to watch the broadcast after I'm done with hockey, just to see how much of this they show and what they say.
2 laps early, you need to stop though.
They're gonna say Carson Collier.
Like here, this is the last lap. Don't need to watch anything else.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I started making a lot of like.
I think I already sorted that out.
Yeah, I noticed. Just
slowing
little
down.
ones.
I had no fronts left.
You're like, bad, JP, bad.
Probably didn't need to defend that one. Oh, I was having micro locks up into there. I didn't realize I was locking.
Oh, Jack forces the issue. Jack forces.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you're gonna make the apex. So I was like, I'm not gonna force you super tight there.
Yeah, but this is why I love this sector because look at how side by side you can get. Look at.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, I got no chance here. Go for a switchback.
Yeah,
and
but like I said, this is why this is one of my favorite sectors in racing, though, because look at how long you guys were side by side.
Yeah. I was just really hoping that Jack wasn't going to be able, like turn in. He was going to leave it open so I could try to sneak on the inside.
That was a bold shot. Oh, sorry, I'm not muted. Oh, sorry.
So, I mean, yeah, I'd say here, like Andy, is like good defense,
moving left now, but like I think I'd have, if he really wanted the left, then I'd have really focused on using a little bit more. I know it'd have put you in a more worse position, but I do like this movement. I do like this. Like you held me left, and then you moved right last minute, get the brakes done, open your corner up. It forced me on a tighter line, so I had to slow it down more, which is why you end up being able to stay here a little bit better, even though there's
you can
lack
see
of
my
grip.
adjustment. I made an adjustment there as well. I stopped turning in because I was like, oh shit, if Jack misses the apex by even a little, we're coming into contact.
Yeah. But even here, like, yeah, getting it parked, getting it slowed, did the right thing, trying to get the throttle down. You got the tighter line, just about leave some space here, which is great. All of that is good. But you had to
want to be
leave
clear
space
there.
now. And then you knew now you had to leave space on the double left apex. You in no way you're going to hang it around the outside, so you got to go for the cutback. So it was the right decision going as wide as you did to then try and sort of get this sort of cut back. It looks like he did sort of cut it back quite well, to be fair. Could have maybe done a little bit better with the apex, but the idea was there, and then the throttle was the killer for you.
There's the rear going. Lost the rear touch.
The whole idea was great, and yeah, it was good. It was good. I just
looking at it in slow-mo, yeah, it was just that throttle application. If you had changed it up just a little bit to keep it balanced, you might have actually had Jack.
If I had
Roman just taps some min spins. That's all. Oh, I didn't see that.
We'll have a look.
I think if I had have slowed a little bit more before turning in, then I might have been able to get on throttle earlier without the really getting loose. But it is what it is.
All right. So what I'll say to this is an interesting one, right? Because obviously naturally everyone's gonna go, well, Nick's moving across here. This is definitely Nick's fault. Which at the end of the day, yeah, Roman is in a straight line, and he's not moving from a straight line. So Nick is the one moving across and hitting him. But I think there sometimes needs to be a little bit of an understanding that like you follow a line as well. Oh, there's some music just played in the background. That was weird. So I think the thing to say, yeah, Nick is the one that is causing the bump, but I think the natural instinct of line is to open this up and go on the left side to then carry some more speed. And Nick's tried to follow that trajectory, feeling like Roman will do the same to open his corner up, but Roman hasn't.
But I didn't do it on purpose because he was on the right.
Yeah, no.
No, this is what I'm saying, right? So but what would your normal line be, Roman? Would you go left here?
Yeah, I would go left, but like I know that I knew that Nick at right, and I didn't want to go left, and I didn't want to give him space to get a better like apex.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I'm also going to be 100% honest from what I've seen. This is two aggressive drivers who are battling, so contact was probably going to happen. No, it's nothing against being aggressive, but
no, I mean, yeah,
it's
I think as I'm saying, Roman, right? Nick is the one causing the problem because he's the one moving and hitting you basically. But I think you just have to remember in certain situations like this that the normal sort of sweep line would be to carry this left. So he's naturally thought you were going to be doing that. Obviously, you can't just expect people to do that, but you can't also expect if Nick can't see you to just sit tight on this far right-hand side and try and turn in from the right side because he's probably going to end up taking you out doing so. So there's lots of things to consider here that just driving straight to tighten him off and make his line awkward is understandable because you're trying to make sure he's going to have a harder time. But also it's very unpredictable for Nick because at the end of this day, Nick, where you are right now, you are in his blind spot. So he has no clue where you are right now. He's assuming that you go for a racing line. Again, the word assume is where you have, I can't say that you're in the wrong, Roman, because Nick is the one that's caused the crash and moved over. But doing this positioning in line is very unpredictable because it's not what you do normally. So now it's caused Nick to end up doing something that he wasn't trying to do on purpose. So look, what I'm saying is that, yeah, if something happened here, an incident happened and you both spun or something, Nick is going to be the one penalised. But I'd feel a little bit hard done by if I was Nick because it was like it wasn't what he is expecting, and he has no clue that you're going to end up doing this because you're in his blind spot. So just something to note. Like, if you want to avoid crashes, as much as it's good trying to be aggressive and force people into a place that they don't want to be, I'd say it's that sort of movement like you are doing, or not movement in this case, Roman, is probably a little bit too much. If let's say you did it like here, let's say you moved over to the left earlier, let's say, and you're in the straight line in the middle of the track, let's say where Nick is, and then Nick was to your left right now, then I'm happy for you to stay left, because now Nick cannot stay in the straight line, because Nick now cannot move in this area. But on the exit of a corner here, we're continually turning and sweeping left and sweeping left. There's not really an area that we're in a straight line on this corner, in this phase. Like, the car, when you're doing a normal lap, you're never really just straightening your wheel. You're pretty much sweeping left and then sweeping right. So that idea that's happening now is a bit different. But yeah, I hope it makes sense what I'm saying, Roman. You're not at fault.
Yeah,
You're
it makes sense. But if I go left, I'll give him more space, and he will secure the position for sure. And with my line, like when I go straight, I like push him, and he is not going to make next corner nicely.
Yeah, I can appreciate it, but sometimes you got to think about preservation rather than making sure you're in front every time. I think is something to say as well. It's frustrating letting someone past or letting someone go, but sometimes you've got to do it to make sure that your survival of the race continues. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I don't think it was all love lost, right? Because I'm sure you know that when you're on your own doing this corner flat out, is very difficult if you don't get the width here. Yeah, if you're in the middle of the track like Nick would have been, it would have been very difficult for him to go through this corner that quickly and leave space for you on the exit. So I think even if you did open it up and go wide and leave just about a car space on the inside of you, Nick would have had to slow it down a bit more, and then he probably wouldn't have been able to carry as much speed on the exit. You might have been able to stay here on the left now, and then you would have had this corner here. So I don't think it would have been all that lost, honestly. But yeah, sometimes just if you feel that you have to give it up, then sometimes you gotta have to give it up in some cases, right? But again, I'm not blaming you because the actual contact is Nick moving, but I gotta feel some sympathy for Nick if he got penalised for it. All right. So there we go. I'll move on from that. Okay. Let's see the actual incident, and then we'll get to race 2. Okay.
He like over brakes here, like because I don't know, like
that's what I saw.
I felt that I'm making a corner and I just didn't have enough, like, you know, like I braked, but he was braking more.
Yeah, for sure.
I did the same thing to Nick as well in T1, where he braked a little more, and I just kind of tapped him in the back.
So there's a couple of reasons this is happening right now. Because of the nature of these flowing corners, it makes this really awkward here, because Nick now knows that if he pushes a bit more speed through this corner and carries more speed and runs out in this area on the far left, he's not going to have a good time through the next left. So he's focusing on making sure his next corner is a bit more set up correctly, and you're focused on sort of maybe carrying a little bit more speed and not focusing too much on actually setting up this next corner. So we've ended up having a clash of different speeds with the different approaches that you're having. And then obviously you do try and react, Roman. There's nothing wrong with that. You've seen him over slow. You've tried to get on the brakes. I can see that you've reacted in that, but it wasn't enough time, and the bump has made you spin, which is unfortunate. But I'd have to say though, there's nothing that Nick has done wrong. He's doing his normal line. So
yeah, I understand, because like he's in front, and it's my I need to like keep the distance. Distance.
But this shows you, right, when you have a very tricky track with very awkward corners leading into another corner, there can be very differing lines and different approaches from people. And obviously both you and Nick have obviously very different approaches to it. You focus on a bit more speed through this corner and making the time up here, whereas Nick is focused on losing a bit of time here and focusing on carrying and getting the time back on the next corner. So when you have that approach, them two different approaches, and you're driving close to each other, inevitably it's going to end up in a little bit awkward. So this shows you that sometimes racing like against other different people and different abilities, sometimes you've got to be a bit more wary of like what's going to happen around you, which is kind of what I mentioned as we started race 2, or before we started race 2, that there's going to be very differing speeds, different braking points and different lines, so just be aware of your surroundings, taking it easy a little bit in that situation. But yeah, I can see what happened here, Roman. There's nothing wrong, just unfortunate you end up in a spin here, right?
Could I just add something really quickly, Jack? So
go.
when you're going in this and you're about to have, like, you realize last minute you're about to hit him, if you kind of open the wheel up a touch and instead of continuing to turn, then you got more braking you can give it. And sometimes they'll be turning through the corner and they'll be able to pull away from you, out from in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you won't spin as well because you're not going to have the wheel turned when you've made contact and upset the balance.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like,
it's a tricky one because it's very like last minute, make a decision and hindsight, all that stuff. I think there's lots of things to unpick. So, but yeah, in some situations, trying to not like be braking and turn into it and straighten it up. Hopefully, then try and get the crossover to come over this direction from away from him. But I think there's more hindsight in anything.
Yeah.
But nothing.
Sometimes it can help you. So
sometimes it can work. Yeah. All right, let's get to it. Feature. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, we gotta watch from me. Watch from me. You gotta
The
watch
chaos.
Not you again, Philip.
No, I make
What
it
did you
through.
do?
You just gotta watch from me.
and someone hit on first like on first corner.
That was low on me, you know. I see him or them doing that, so I'm like, let me just run pretty wide here, you know. And then I was like, yeah,
that's a
I was like trying to stay tight, but
yeah,
I forgot about that as well.
Contact might have happened, but I think netcode made that worse with Philip and Roman. That is Roman, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Good vision there, Roman, to see that last second, because this is inevitable at turn 1 at this track anyway. It's so difficult because it's such a wide area of track and the lines can be very different. As we can see, we've got someone coming here and we've got someone coming like this. So we have that big X that I talk about where you have very easy point of contact. And for you as well, Roman, you probably don't know he's there. I think the one thing I'll say is just when you're in this area in the line and what's going on with the amount of cars that's around you, I'll be probably not focusing on cutting across a large area of track too much. But you saw it, you opened your wheel up, stopped the contact here, because Nick did have every right to be here at this stage because it's a bit late, it's a bit lungy, but at the end of the day, there's a massive space available for him to stop, and he stopped it at the apex nicely without running deep and wide. So you're going to have to leave that. This area here, though, I was about to say didn't run deep and wide. He literally did run wide off the exit a bit here and just sort of shoved it off, shoved you a bit off here. So this part is a bit wrong in my from what I'd say, but I think all he needed to do is be a bit more patient, try a little bit more and get the car to grip up a bit better on the exit. Obviously cold tyres, a bit of understeer here. He's pushed wide now. So, yeah, I feel a bit sorry for you here, Roman, because you felt like you could obviously go for your apex, but had to open it up. You did. You left him space. You then returned in just to help make sure you can make the corner, and then Nick then ran wide and pushed you out again on the exit. So it was a bit unfortunate for you here. And then
the next one, I'm not sure. Like, is it my fault?
Yeah, I was just trying to stay tight, you know.
If anything, it's more netcode.
Yeah.
And Philip's not really got anywhere else to put his car at that stage. Like, he's forced there anyway. Like, Philip can't go, you can't back out of this situation, Philip, now. Like, where you are now, if you try and back out, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, if anything. And I think you just sort of slowed it well enough to stay right. I think, Roman, you just left it too tight for Philip. Again, almost doing what I mentioned earlier is actually trying to now move over and open this up a little bit.
This time it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I understand that. There's a lot going on this time, but I think Philip would still have ended up having to do this line anyway because he just didn't have enough time to open it up like as he wanted to. So I think opening up yourself here would have really paid off a lot more to maintain a bit more space between you, and you'd have been able to carry more speed through the corner yourself as well, Roman. So I think there's just a lot going on in that first corner for you, and it just sort of threw you a bit. And then obviously you went into here a bit tight, and it ended up squeezing Philip. I ain't got any blame on Philip. Bit of netcode as well. That sort of contact should not really make the car do that. If I'm honest, it should just it should just rub the bodywork, and everybody should carry on because it's so minor. So it's just unfortunate it's put you into a spin here, Roman. If I'm honest, but yeah, I'd say just pinching him too much for not really much reason. I'd say, Roman. Right, but yeah, no, there's no malice behind it, but it was more of a case of that's what's caused all of this to happen.
Keep watching for me. Keep watching for me.
Oh,
I just see all this havoc unfold in front of me.
God, yeah.
And then you should watch from my POV.
I'm just like, I'm gonna go stay here.
You probably could have made that corner, but preservation mode.
I know, like
preservation.
The decision making at that point, like we're seeing them spin. I wasn't sure where they were gonna spin.
Yeah, like I said, preservation mode probably just kicked in and
a total decision until I know exactly where they're going.
This was purely my fault. I think I thought I had cleared Nick, and I clearly hadn't. Because I remember it was a surprise that somebody hit me in the back, and then I watched the replay. It's clear that I was acting like nobody was there.
Yeah, I do feel some sympathy for you though, Valdas, because you're obviously you're focused on the battle that you have with you and Reese, so you're now focused on just getting nice and tight up to him rather than being over here and having a pain.
Yeah, and the spotter was saying that there's a car on the right, and yeah, I know there's a car on the right.
Yeah, of course you got a car on the right. Yeah, exactly. So I have some sympathy for you, Valdas. Don't say, "Oh, yeah, this is fully on me," but the movement is what's made it. But also, you could say the same for the fact that like now Nick is like pushing wider than what Reese is doing into an area that probably isn't really gonna work. I think he looked like he thought about following with you, but he's alongside, so that door's going to get shut. So there's some blame to put over towards Nicky as well, but yeah, the movement across is obviously what's caused this. So yeah, Valdas, I'd say, but I have a lot of sympathy for you. Put it that way. I'm not going to say, "Oh, that's terrible, mate." All right. So it just shows you again, like all the cars in one area, nice, really tightly packed. And as well for Nick in this situation, what I've got to say is like you're side by side here. I'll be thinking about trying to back out a little bit of this, but he's really trying to get involved too much. There's just too much to going on. It's all tight, very too close, and yeah, it's ended up in probably the worst situation for everybody.
Especially for Tommy a bit later on.
Yeah, Tommy gets involved now as well. And Reese said he apologised for not holding his brakes. He did mention
he said he was on the brakes. He's sent me a message saying he was on the brakes. He's on the brakes the whole time, you reckon?
No.
Yeah. How do I do this? Like rear chase? Would that work? Oh, there you go. Yeah, he is on the brakes.
Damn.
Yeah, but I think the reason is because the ABS, it's actually stopping him from just locking up and staying straight. It's actually just like still rolling the wheels, and that's just fired him in towards Tommy. Yeah, he's on the brakes. I think I swear he messaged me to say, what did he say? I read it different. I'm very sorry about that. I should have held my brakes longer after being clipped. Okay, but he did hold his brakes.
He's probably talking because he let go and then gets back on now.
And now he's getting on. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But no matter what, I don't think it would have ever slowed the car down enough to avoid coming back across the track. So again, this is just all crap and unfortunate. The only other thing to say is like his wheel angle. Obviously, when you're in this situation now, I'd be trying to think about putting some left hand down. So I sort of thought about spinning into the middle rather than coming across back. this direction because that's what's firing him this way. Maybe trying to think about getting the other angle, but there's a lot of hindsight going on here. Yeah, is you're in a crash, all you're focused on is just sort of getting your brakes on and just trying to stay consistent, and I feel like he did, but it was just heading in the wrong direction. Tommy got the worst part of that, so that was unfortunate. Yeah, that's a mess. Cool. And Calvin managed to bloody sneak through it all as well, didn't he?
Yeah, look. He ends up 3 positions. He started from behind you, ends up 3 or 4 positions ahead by the start. It's crazy.
He got into the inside of me here, and I had to leave space, and then he got a better exit, got alongside Tommy. This happened in front of him. He managed to get away from it somehow. That slowed him down, so he wasn't Tommy, because if he was Tommy, he would have been taken out. And then just about broke and slowed down. Oh man, there we go. Right, we've got past that.
There's something more that happens, isn't there? Or is that it for now?
Sure.
Me and Tommy. It should be in the first few laps.
Oh. I also know I had some good battling with Valdez at the end.
That was a good off track there, Philip.
Hey, listen, I was like, I'm not gonna battle these guys.
It was fun. Thomas Span.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was miles in the lead as well, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's
why he takes me out.
And then he goes and loops it on his own. And he had to wait for the whole pack. Oh man, I appreciate
that's the worst feeling in the world.
That's fair. That is very fair from Tom to wait for the pack. So good on him.
Yeah.
Because that is soul destroying doing that for him, I'd imagine.
As someone who's been running second at Bathurst,
this is where I almost killed Calvin.
Oh, jeez. I didn't realize he almost made it 3 wide there. I didn't realize
that was an Oscar Piastri level move. That one.
For me.
No, from Oscar, from Calvin, because he cuts back when he's got a car coming in.
He tries to cut back.
Yeah.
And I had to react
at the same track, just a different turn.
ABS reacting, and then went straight on. And fair play to Jeremy as well for kind of seeing it happen in front of him, because he sort of like made sure he's slow enough to sort of stay left and avoid any of that. But it opened up.
I tried to capitalize, and then I'm like, oh, Jeremy's not letting me in there. Okay, I was like, oh, too late.
Which is fair. I think that's an awkward place to go around the outside here.
I did lift off the brakes there, so Philip didn't hit me. No, that was it. You tapped me there almost.
Yeah, that was.
I heard there was a lot of good battling.
But no. I think the lap after is when
Yente and I had a bit of a go.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were gonna go so slow through that corner.
So here are Roman. Just if you're still, you're still here. Just this shows you exactly what I was just talking about. I know Martin might be a little bit slower than myself, but I don't think he is holding back in this area. He's moved across. I've moved across because it's a natural line. I've just about left some space for him, and he had to back off a little bit of throttle to avoid him pushing into me because he's on a tighter line. All right, which made me have a bit more momentum and speed around this outside, which allowed me to stay here. Not done it yet, but now it gives me the inside, and he realizes he's gonna have to give way here. So yes, it maybe have been a bit easier with the fact Martin was probably realizing that it's not the fight to be fighting with me, but it just shows you it is sort of doable in that sense, right?
Yeah, it makes sense. I just need more practice in the races because I don't race too much.
Yeah,
he made it hard to overtake. Martin was doing a really good job. I wasn't really sure where I could go for it.
Then just don't go for it, Andy. I'm just kidding.
I'm just trying to upset his lines a little bit, trying to get the run. And then I think I may have done a bit of a dive here.
I mean, you had the space to do it. You got it kind of stopped.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how close that was, if I'd kind of pushed him wide or not, so it didn't look that bad.
I'd say it's
that's good.
Good from Martin. I think the only thing to say for Martin in this situation is obviously the dive is like it's come. You can't do anything about it. So now seeing this now, I'd been like trying to get this car slowed a little bit more now, so I can overslow it and cut back, rather than trying to like open up the door and leave the space a little bit too late, and then end up running wide with yourself, Andy. That's now you both got bad exits, and in the end, Martin actually had the worst exit because of it. So thinking about in an earlier point, seeing the dive coming like now, and realizing there's nothing you can do about it now because you can't move over at this stage. So you've got to leave the door open and let it happen. And now trying to slow it down even more so you can cut back and get underneath you in this area would have been a better option, rather than realizing you just got to open your wheel up right at the last second. But yeah, it's good that he left the space, and good that you did open the wheel up rather than turning in, realize that you're there. But obviously it's lost him a lot of time. I think you could have got a bit of a better exit and actually almost got driven past you, like you did with me, Andy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kason dies in here, I think.
Yeah.
I just looked back in my mirror going, oh no, I'm dead.
Fair play to Martin there, though. I was actually pretty impressed with that from Martin. Like, he didn't leave much late on the table, break nice and late, realised he had to leave a little bit of space at apex, which he did, but made sure he tried to carry some momentum around that wider line and made Kaysen really park it on the apex. And he did, and then didn't have enough exit speed, and then he's held his position. So good job from Martin, I'd say. That was really nice to see.
I was having flashbacks to the first race there. I thought it was Garrett coming in to take me out again.
Yeah. Oh, Casey got a little
bump.
Yeah. I mean, that's sports car racing, though, so. This is a fun series of corners, though, because you can make the inside and outside work.
I absolutely hate that long right-hander.
The left or left? I kept between the apex and the left here.
I love it just because you can make either line work.
Whoa.
You can make either. Oh.
Hello.
Fair play, Jeremy. Fair play, Jeremy, for stopping that.
Oh yeah, for real.
Is that a rule? Do we call that? Thomas.
I almost saved it too, but then I just went.
I think Thomas might have just missed his point. Is that what that was, or was it just aggressive?
Because Philip's been a bit pinched by Valdas, Philip's got on the brakes a bit early and slowed it down a bit more to make sure.
Okay.
And I think also Valdas is a bit slow because there's too wide in front of him. So I think it just really checked up. And then Thomas didn't really suspect it that much because he had so much space between him and everyone in front. So then it caught him out. And I think, yeah. But yeah, Thomas's fault, but that's unfortunate. This is really funny.
Yeah, big shout out to him.
Big shout out to Jeremy realizing what was happening.
And I just reversed out of his way.
That was just.
That's cat-like reflex.
Got that stopped on a dime.
You guys did the wrong thing. You're supposed to do Rocket League, do Rule 1. You're supposed to just drive into each other and hold it.
Oh, dude, it's been so long since I played Rocket League. It's been so long. No, I think that's what, Jack in front of me? Yeah.
So I was a little bit aggressive here doing the move at this stage. I remember thinking it was a little bit aggressive, but I felt like I had a bit more speed here. And then realistically, I'm losing myself more time by now sending it in and tight line, and because I've got a long straight here, so I'm not going to be able to get the exit very well. So I've lost a lot of time doing it. It'd probably been better to think about setting up and sitting behind and maybe thinking about getting the exit off the corner and trying to then get some draft down the straight and then pass him on a straight line or get on the brakes into the next corner, because I've just lost myself a bit too much time here. I think this is a little bit silly on my behalf, but I felt maybe that I could do it quicker than what I did and get alongside a bit earlier than that I did. But in the end, I realized that I'm not alongside that much, so I'm gonna have to really park it to give him space. So yeah, in the end, it wasn't great on my behalf, I'd say. Yente, good left good space though on the for me. So good driving among that. But I think also Yente saw this and was like, look, I know I'm not going to fight Jack. I know I'm not going to be able to race him. So I think this is a good strategy from him to be like, right, to maximize my time, because I know battling him is just going to waste time. He just decides to do a little bit of bump drafting down the straight because he knows that he's got more time trying to do that than trying to battle me. So I think this is wise from Yente. Obviously, I don't always say to be not race people, but sometimes you know your battle, you pick your battle, and you try and get the best result you can as a driver, especially if you know you're probably a little bit off pace. So choosing that route there was, I think, was a good thing to mention. And in the end, look, I mean, he's sticking with me, and pace is not far off. And if he decided to battle me and go side by side into there, it would have been a lot more time lost for me and him, and he would end up putting himself into the clutches of Parker a little bit more, and everyone else as well. So
I will point out someone else had the exact same plan and idea as Yente a couple laps later.
Okay.
I may or may not have been bump drafting Andy.
Exact same strategy. It was like, no, I don't want Kaysen to chase me down, so I'm going to help Andy.
Was this it?
Yep. I go past all
That's it
defensive
right
because I'm
there.
like, Parker likes to fight things that make no sense fighting, so I'm like, I'll defend. And then
I finally was actually thinking.
Yeah, smart decision because it meant that I wasn't going to defend the corner for you. I knew what you were doing.
No
I
wonder
also
why it
backed
took
out
me
here
all
though
the
too,
race.
so that way you knew I wasn't gonna defend.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then you lifted early. Lifted space.
Yeah, I would say like that. The whole thing is great. Again, understanding what you're doing, bumping here, knowing that Andy's not your battle. All right, is great. But like the lifting timing here, there's no real reason like to leave this much space. I know you don't want to hit.
Yeah,
Andy.
I lost the braking board, so I didn't know quite where I was, so I figured it'd be better to be safe.
Fair enough. If that's how you feel, if that's how it was, then yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously try and have a bit more of a vision on it a bit earlier, so you can see where it is, and then lift off nice and early before the brake marker. But obviously not as early as that.
Yeah, I did see I was early though, because like I said, I didn't know where I was, so I did brake later going into the corner because I had
at least you
slower
didn't
speed
like
going
brake
in,
at that stage. That's the only saving grace. That was good.
Yeah.
Um.
But no, then I think for the last like 3 laps, I actually defended against Valdas because that way I can keep Valdas and Kaysen behind me, and I have that shield against Kaysen.
I think you.
Sometimes
I think you didn't keep that shield for long, Parker.
Yeah, I know it can sometimes work the opposite way, but I know Valdas is also a good driver, so I was counting on his defensive skills against Kaysen to also.
Martin's doing some pretty good driving.
Nick a top.
Yeah,
I give
I'm
Nick a top.
pretty impressed with some of this driving from both of these here. This is why I'm looking
He
at
looks
it.
properly in control as well. Like
Yeah,
he's
I'd
not
say.
really loose much as well.
Making sure he's not getting involved with incidents, which is nice to see. I mean, like obviously got some draft, got some speed, gap, moved into the gap, went into got on the brakes, not stupidly late, made sure he realised he's alongside, so he's going to park it on the apex, realised he's clear, but he also felt like he wanted to leave space. Good sort of awareness from Jeremy to be like, I'm going to open this up, get the cut back and try and get alongside here, and then maybe think about another cut back here again. But didn't quite get it to work and end up stuck on the outside where Martin parked it to avoid that cutback happening. I think there's a lot of good stuff to pick out from that. That was good racing. This is a good battle between these two, actually. Nick's getting involved now. That could be dangerous. Oh yeah, that is dangerous.
Famous last words. This could be dangerous.
I mean, this just shows like really good awareness from Jeremy.
I think I might have give him the top before this.
Jeremy was like, "Oh, okay, you can have that. That looks a bit hot. You can do that, mate. Go ahead. I'm gonna."
And then he nails a switchback
and just get the absolutely nailed switchback on Nick and just drives past him again. And there's look at the gap he's pulled as well. Really good job from Jeremy to see all that happening. So good stuff. Good stuff.
as much as everyone was scared of the Porsche Cups, these Porsche Cups have pulled out some really good racing.
Yeah. I did say that in the interview, though. I was like, they're great for balance and racing. The only problem is the pogo stick front end.
Oh, look at that move from Jeremy.
Oh, Nick too.
Yeah, Nick.
Oh, that was a good save. Oh, I'm not muted.
Oh.
I'm not muted. I'm not muted.
You need to set it to push to talk, Parker.
I might. I might. Dude,
And then lap 6, Yente makes me work for it as well.
All right, we'll do that, and I think we'll finish it up.
I'm gonna while you're getting to that, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is USA versus Canada. This game has been faster paced than most NHL games I've seen.
So, thought about your exit a bit more, Andy. So you can
That's gonna be
focus on
trippy.
getting a bit more,
touch
speed
the
on the
curb, though.
straight. Yeah, unfortunate, but I could see the process. You got the draft.
Yeah, Yente's too good on the brakes. I've realised after watching you and him going to braking.
I will say, like, I mean, the fact that obviously Yente didn't defend this is like making it quite easy for you, but then decides then, no, actually, I'm not going to let you go that easily, and then sends it a bit deeper on the brakes and harder and later. You realise there's not a lot you can do now as he's ahead. I think it's very risky from Yente to turn in now like this.
It's also a little early for the turn in.
You'll know.
Yeah, it is, but he's missing apex anyway slightly. But he's going in for the more of a hotter approach to run deep to then stay on the right side ready for the next corner, which it worked.
Slide.
I just would say that was very aggressive and could have been easily He could have just easily taken himself out by doing.
I will point out in that situation, I did exactly what I was saying to do before. I just didn't turn in, applied the brakes, tried to slow it down so I wouldn't contact him. I was like, I'm not far enough alongside anyway. He can have the space.
Yeah. And then again, the same style move, which is good in this situation, I'd say. The other time turning in on the entry was not quite as good. I didn't quite like that. But this time was really nice. I like this. He's alongside, fires it in at the apex so you can push wide on the exit, getting your car ahead, and then stand on the left a little bit more, ready for the next corners, which are left-handers. So, and in the end, really, he had enough space to open it up and use the track because he was ahead far enough. Runs in a bit hot and deep there, though. It looks like you saw that happening, Andy, and focused on getting the exit, which is good.
I wanted to dive on the inside, but I didn't have enough overspeed, so I was like, oh well.
Oh, I see. So you wanted to sort of like go.
Yeah, I wanted to go on the inside here, but I was like, oh, I got nothing, so I'll just open up and get the exit. Not realizing he was going to walk wide, but
I think looking at the Yente, he saw your positioning here and was like, oh fuck, I don't want that door. I don't want to open that door for him that easily. So he sort of dived in here and a bit aggressive and hot, and then realized, oh crap, and then run deep. So bit of vision looking at you in your mirrors here, I think, which is obviously opened this up, and then he opened this lineup, which is just giving you this door open here. When really
I was just focused on keeping it tight.
Yeah, I'd have focused if he wanted to hold this now. I'd have focused. Oh shit! I'd have focused on sort of as he's run deep now and he's got no exit speed. I'd stay right, because it just covers this right hand side off, which is quite a lot more superior being on the inside for a long right hander. And yeah, sure enough, that it ended up being job done for you in the end, Andy. So yeah, that's good battling.
Well, yeah, it was good.
All right, I think I'm going to call it there. I don't think there's much more to unpick, but that is good. As much as it's a crap track, and Nick made a bad call on the track, and obviously we didn't have good numbers.
It's not that crap of a track, though. Look at all the side-by-side battling.
That was actually
look at all the side-by-side.
Really good racing. That was fun.
Yeah, the racing was good, actually. Yeah, the racing was good. I think it's just
it may be a difficult track, but it provides great racing.
Yeah, I'd agree with you that. I'd agree with that. There's lots of great racing to be had, but I think because it's a difficult track, a lot of people were put off by it and haven't turned up this round, which is unfortunate. Plus, that first 12 hour was a big part.
Look at all the great racing. Everyone hates this track because it's difficult to learn, but it provides great racing. Sorry. Anyway, can you tell I love this track? Can you tell I love?
American loving his own American track. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Silverstone's the same way. It's a very technical track, and it provides great side-by-side racing.
I absolutely
hate it.
I hate Silverstone as well.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, I think we'll finish it up. But yeah, it's been good fun. I enjoyed it as much as I thought I'd hate it. But there we go. In the end, I think with the small pack that we had was probably actually fairly good as well. I think if we had a massive grid, it might have been a bit even more chaotic. But
definitely.
there we go. Yeah, look forward to next round, which is Mexico. So yeah, look forward to that. That could be interesting.
It would like to practice at Mexico
City. Yeah.
Mexico's tricky. There's
I don't like Mexico
It's a
City.
high downforce sprint setup, but you got to treat it like it's a medium to low. It's a tricky little thing.
I honestly like this track more than Mexico City.
Well, I mentioned I like this Sector 3 a lot in this track, but Sector 3 in Mexico City is just horrible.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how it is.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream here.